Hi there. In this video, we're going to look at ICP, and we're right at the crossroads that we have been discussing. So, we'll again look at where the bulls and bears are battling around, and this is education content only, not financial advice. Remember, technical analysis is just one tiny aspect to understand people's trading behavior. If you want to know whether a crypto project, will be successful or not, take a look at the screen and understand there are many aspects, but not technical analysis. Okay, so let's dive into the chart. Here, May 19th, that's the date that I've shared with you before when we draw this channel that measures the rate of decline of the price. And over the past 3 days, the bulls and bears has been battling around the center line of this medium-term downtrend. So within the short term, that short term is actually within this medium-term downtrend that, started way back in February last year. Okay, not this year, 2025. Okay, you won't believe this if you were hearing this first time. Okay, you see how long that has been. You can even call that a long-term downtrend, given it has run over a year. Okay, so it is still bouncing between the boundaries. If you're new to my session, this is why I use the air hockey metaphor. Okay, if you haven't played this game before, you see how the puck bounces, right? So that's the thing. That's what the prices are doing. Okay, but instead of just the boundaries of the tables, in this case, the ceiling and the bottom of the channels, there's one more thing, the center line in this case. Okay, where you see there are occasions where the prices find support and cases prices find resistance. So this is what's happening right now. Okay, the bulls and the bears are battling around here. The bulls are trying to find support, gaining strength to re-challenge the 2.8 and eventually come back to challenge the ceiling of the downtrend again. Okay, that's what's happening. And some people would ask, hey, how about the moving averages? Yeah, so that's what it looks like. Okay, it's different for different crypto. Some of them you see they are the price. I mean, it's right about the 50 days and 100 days average. 50 days is the yellow. The light blue is the 100 days. But in this case, it has dropped to below all four lines. And then how do you explain this if you just use moving averages, right? So that's why I don't only rely on that. I will use it to take reference, but that won't be my sole reference. And you can see the 20 days is actually coming back to approach the 100 days and the 50. So if this breaks below the two lines again, that's when we have to switch on the drawings again. So let's switch off the lines. It can still continue to come back even if it's able to defend the center line. Okay, see, this is the year-long downtrend that it has been in. And it can even come lower to the 2.05 without breaking the line. It's just a matter of time. By early July, in the Independence Day of the US, if there's no sufficient strength for the bulls, no good reasons, no good news for the bulls to push the price up, it will eventually hit the red line. Okay, that's not what I want to see. I'm just letting you know the possibility is there. Even if the bulls manage to stay along the stronger half of the downtrend. Best is for this, because that's not the only support line over here. I also mentioned before, it is actually a dual support right over here. The yellow dashed line is actually the uptrend support. We see higher and higher lows. Okay, since late Feb and then late March, early May, and we are getting close to that line again. So today, the bulls and bears are trying to escape. One side obviously the bears are trying to push the price back into the channel. The bulls are definitely trying to push it outside. And let's see when the remaining 6 hours and 15 minutes finish, when today's candle close, where it is closing at, because this can be a thick out situation. So we probably have to wait for 1 or 2 more days. But the key is this yellow dash line. Okay, we want to see the price to go along this, to continue with the lower lows situation. And eventually, when we get closer into August, okay, yeah, it's a while, it's about 3 months later, but as long as it stays along this uptrend, entering this gap, the possibility of finishing this long-term downtrend is getting higher. Okay, trading sideways will take even longer. So that's for ICP today. If you're interested to access this session today, 24 hours earlier, join the other channel members now, and you can find my weekly newsletter on Substack. See you in the next video. Thank you.